On February 25, 2018, a tragic event took place in the small village of Velké Mači in Slovakia, causing a significant outcry in the country. Prominent Slovak investigative journalist Jan Kuciak was shot dead along with his girlfriend Martina Kušrinova. Kuciak became the first journalist ever killed in Slovakia. The assassination caused widespread shock throughout the journalistic community and especially among ICIJ journalists. After all, Jan Kuciak was a member of this consortium and worked on investigations of offshore accounts and corruption schemes. This investigation eventually resulted in a project called Pandora Papers. The large-scale project was created on the basis of a global leak of almost 12 million files from internal documents of 14 companies providing corporate services in offshore jurisdictions. To date, the documents provide the most complete picture of how such structures help famous and wealthy people, celebrities, business magnates, politicians, and criminal figures hide capital where financial secrecy is ensured. In total, 330 politicians and high-ranking officials from 90 countries, including 35 leaders, appear in this case. An anonymous source handed over the array of files to the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists, ICIJ, which then coordinated a global project to investigate these documents. More than 600 journalists from 117 countries worked on this. All these journalists worked together to achieve a democracy and justice. There is no traditional rivalry among the journalists and consortium. Everyone works as a single organism to expose corruption, abuse of position and power, said ICIJ Director Zharylkhassyn. But it also helps journalists stick together and protect each other. Journalists are often subjected to intense pressure and persecution in their home countries, and it is the association in large organizations such as the ICIJ that helps to ensure the safety of journalists. The Jan Kuciak case is an example of this. And although cooperation was not enough to prevent the murder of Kuciak, it allowed him to continue his investigation and bring a number of people to justice. It's only because we were able to share all of his findings that we were able to finish the story and publish it, said Pavla Holkova, a Czech investigative journalist who has already worked with Kuciak. One of the findings linked then Prime Minister Robert Fico to a member of the Italian mafia living in eastern Slovakia. Fico resigned a few weeks later. These investigations were included in the Pandora archives, which were released in 2021. The achievement of the Pandora Papers project is a testament to the hope and optimism that the world with justice system is achievable if courageous people are willing to hold the rich and powerful accountable for their actions. It is impossible to imagine what the Pandora Papers would have looked like without the work of journalists from ICIJ. Professional investigative journalists from all over the world worked together, risking their lives to make the Pandora Papers project part of this history.